Okay, by the time this video gets released, we'll be in our new programming cycle. What's going to happen is we're going to do some single leg RDLs. RDL standing for Romanian Deadlift. Really, what that means is that the rep starts from the top. So often you get that question, what's an RDL? It's not a straight leg deadlift, that's something different. Romanian, essentially all it means is that the rep starts at the top rather than at the bottom. Generally what happens when we ask our clients and our students to do a single leg RDL is there's a lot of twisting at the hips and a lot of rounding of the spine. And neither of those are okay in a regular deadlift, so why would they be okay in a Romanian deadlift? So, what's going to happen is we're going to elevate the floor for you guys and give you a better opportunity and a better chance to succeed at keeping your back straight and keeping your hips square. So, what is normal is we would just say, hey, you know what, we're going to set up in the middle of the floor, and it's really normal to say, okay, you know what, I'm going to hinge at this hip, my hip's going to twist. There's not a lot of greatness about that exercise there, or the way that I perform that exercise, I should say. My hip's twisted, and I rounded at the spine. If I was going to do it without any load or object or anything like that, this toe is going to try and stay in a complete straight line rather than moving inward or outward. If it starts inward, that's better. And my shoulder blades are going to stay pulled back together just like I would if I was doing a regular deadlift. So again, I'll use the blocks here and all this stuff in just a sec, but if I was doing without any load, this foot is driving me up. Because my foot is going up in the air, my body is hinging and my back is staying flat, and then from there I would transition from that position there. There's no rule in a standard RDL that says you have to touch the floor. Again, which can be confusing because it says deadlift, but anyway. So we're going to give you an opportunity to actually touch something to give you an idea of how to start and how to finish, because if you don't know where your position may or may not end, then it's really hard to know where your position may or may not end. So what we're going to do is this. You're going to have the block set up, and obviously the taller the individual, the taller the block. So I mean, I'm 6'2", I got an 11-inch block here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set up and pick it up off the ground, off the blocks here like I would for a regular deadlift, and just kind of organize myself at the top. So I can kind of play with my feet if I need to, squeeze the bar tight, pull my shoulder blades together. I'm still kind of keeping my eyes kind of down on the floor, so you might feel like your head is tilting forward just a little bit. And then from here, it's going to be organize yourself on one foot. Now the foot you're not standing on is going to be straight. And then from there, what I'm not trying to do is I'm not trying to put the barbell on the blocks. I'm still trying to hinge on one hip, just like I would if I didn't have any weight in that RDL. So this foot that I'm not standing on is going to go back, it's going to go back, it's going to go up, it's going to go up. And as that's happening, the weight is traveling down to the blocks. Now I'm still under tension here. Now what I'm going to do, my shoulder blades are still going to stay together. This foot is now going to drive forward as I stand. So I'm pushing my foot into the floor, I'm bringing the bar up my body, and then I'm bringing myself back to the beginning. If both feet touch the ground in between reps, there's nothing wrong with that. And then from there I'm going to repeat. Foot goes back, foot goes back, foot goes back, foot goes up, touch. Stand. If you can, keep your foot off the ground in between reps, that's great. Foot goes up, bar stays close to the body, shoulder blades stay together, touch, stay under tension, drive. And when I've done the same thing on both legs, then I can just put it down and rest. So we will be doing a bunch of regular deadlifting, standard off the floor and stuff like that. But if you think about like athletic movement, usually it happens off one foot. I do a layup off one foot. You know, I might like slide tackle off one foot. There's a million things to give you examples of here. But the idea being is the better you get at hinging your body on one foot, that'll carry over to 2 feet. And just understanding how to move your body through space, again, on one foot. So one of the things you'll see in the cycle, and yeah.